Good evening and welcome to Spotlight with me, Palki Sharma Upadhyay. 8 Simi activists escaped from the Bhopal Central Jail between 2 and 3 a.m., killing Head Constable Ram Shankar Yadav inside that jail. By 11:30 the next morning, all of them were killed in an encounter about 12 kilometers from Bhopal. This is the police's version. Then videos emerged, complicating the plot. Inconsistencies and discrepancies arose, and now it's a full-fledged political war. Was the Bhopal encounter fake, and will the government order a judicial probe? That's the debate we're looking at. Let's look at the details that have emerged first. A day after that encounter with 8 terror suspects belonging to the band outfit Simi were gunned down by the police in Madhya Pradesh, the political debate heating up. The opposition has called it a fake encounter. They want a judicial probe monitored by the Supreme Court. The government has rejected that demand. It has set up an NIA investigation instead, only looking at the jailbreak. Remember, these under trials fled the high-security Bhopal Central Jail, reportedly using bed sheets to jump the wall. The BJP insists that questioning the forces in this quote-unquote anti-terror operation will be counterproductive. These under trials fled the high-security Bhopal Central Jail, reportedly using bed sheets to jump the wall. The BJP insists that questioning the forces in this quote-unquote anti-terror operation will be counterproductive.
दो शब्द अगर इनके लिए भी बोल दिए जाते, दो आंसू अगर इनके लिए भी निकलते, तो ये लगता है कि मन संवेदनाओं से भरा हुआ है। लेकिन घटिया राजनीति, हर तरह की घटना, इस तरह की घटना पर करना, वोट बैंक की राजनीति करना। अब ये दुर्दांत आतंकवादी थे, ये मारे गए। पता नहीं बाहर जाके क्या कहर बरपाते अगर निकल जाते, लेकिन इनके लिए आसमान सर को उठाने की कोशिश हो रही है।
इस प्रकार के वीडियो आ रहे हैं, उसमें लगता है कहीं ना कहीं गड़बड़ है, और गड़बड़ जो अगर है तो जांच होनी चाहिए। अब वो कह रहे हैं कि पुलिस की जांच पुलिस ही करेगी, एनआईए करे, ठीक बात है, लेकिन एनआईए जांच एनकाउंटर की करे। जेल से कैसे भागे इसकी जांच वो क्यों करेगी एनआईए? उसकी जांच तो जुडिशियल इंक्वायरी होना चाहिए कि जेल की फंक्शनिंग में कहां कमी है, जिसकी वजह से सीमी के लोग ही भागते हैं, दूसरे नहीं भाग पाते। कहां कमी है उसको देखें।
अगर दिग्विजय सिंह ने कुछ कहा है तो मुझे कांग्रेस पार्टी और सोनिया गांधी से पूछना है कि जो दिग्विजय सिंह बोल रहे हैं क्या वो कांग्रेस पार्टी की लाइन है? क्योंकि कई बार दिग्विजय सिंह ने बाटला हाउस कांड के बारे में भी सवाल उठाया था और सोनिया गांधी को कहना पड़ा कि ये पार्टी की लाइन नहीं है। मैं भर्त्सना करता हूं, ये सिमी के आतंकवादी थे। ये लोग एक सवाल क्यों नहीं करते हैं कि जो वहां पर जेल का हवलदार मारा गया उसको किसने मारा था? उसकी निशंस हत्या हुई है। ये सिमी के कई लोग खंडवा की जेल से भी भागे थे, तो कम से कम देश की सुरक्षा के बारे में एक स्वर से बोलना चाहिए।
First of all, we should stop this habit of raising doubts and questioning the authorities and the police. This is not a good culture. What we are observing in India is that people have developed this habit of raising unnecessary doubts and questions. Facts will come out. I'm not dismissing anything, but merely on the basis of a clip, some kind of papers, you cannot raise alarm bell like that. Things will come out.
And joining us this evening on Spotlight, Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, MP in the Rajya Sabha and a member of the BJP, Jaiveer Shergill, spokesperson of the Congress Party, and Waris Pathan, MLA and spokesperson of the MIM. Good evening to all of you. Jaiveer Shergill, to you first. The Congress is now being accused of sympathizing with terror suspects while ignoring the plight of families who've lost young men and old men in the fight against terror. How do you respond to that charge?
Palki, there are three aspects to this entire matter. First, and I'll put them very briefly. First, I think the worrying trend is, rather than ascertaining the truth, the entire narrative is being built on national versus anti-national, pro-police or pro-terrorist. I think that we are jumping the gun. Both sides are lurching between extremes. it's legally hazardous, if I may to say, to harden the battle line even before the facts are clear. Now, we have one side, the BJP, which says there is no need for investigation. There is another side which says this had to be fake. And I say both are wrong. The truth should be ascertained. If there are certain narrative is riddled with controversies or discrepancies, it's the mature democracy, mature government which should clarify that doubt. Now comes to Congress stand. Now there are two aspects of the matter. One is the jailbreak, one is the encounter or a combat operation, whatever you would want to call. As far as the jailbreak is concerned, this raises serious questions on the law and order situation under the BJP government in Madhya Pradesh. Yes, though those people were no saints. One was associated with the Chennai-Bangalore bomb blast. They had a jailbreak earlier. The question is, why were out of 8 of them, 5 of them were lodged in the same cell? This goes against the jail manual itself. Now we have the chief minister who's busy showing that his system is great by training guns on the opposition without looking at the massive failure this law and order situation has taken place in his own jurisdiction, which should be investigated by an independent agency, because clearly the government will not like to probe it with same seriousness, because it will show them in poor light, first. Second, as far as the encounter is concerned, now forget the opposition. The government itself is giving contradictory statements. They should first come out clarify. Okay. Here we have NIA who's going there to probe, we don't know what. Then there is a BJP press conference at 5 o'clock which says there is no need for investigation. Then there is IG which says they had arms. Then there is the ATS chief, they said they had no arms.
Right.
So in a democracy, if there is certain questions or tough questions being asked, why are we jumping the gun and passing judgments by saying, yes, we will clarify them in due course of time?
Interesting
why
you use
is this
the term
narrative of national versus anti-national?
It's interesting
if today, are
that you
we
use the
shying
term
away
jumping
from
the
the
gun?
fact that there are lapses in the jail system?
Right.
Yes, they were terrorists. If they were running away, they were shot at, then they deserve that. They lived by the bullet. They deserve to die by the bullet.
Okay.
If certain procedures were compromised, the government cannot compromise on accountability in the name of hyper-nationalism. Our constitution does not allow it, neither do our courts allow it.
Okay,
now, I'm not saying this is all, you did not go to, you raised the question to Constable Yadav's house. Palki, now let's be realistic. Here is attack happens in Kashmir. Mr. Rahul Gandhi visits the martyred family of Bablu Singh, who's not been paid compensation till date. You reduce their combat pension.
Let's not digress.
Then Mr. Shivraj Chauhan jumps.
Don't digress. Don't digress. You made your point. You made your point.
Somebody asked him what he's done for the police.
You made your point. Let me get in the others.
Why are we?
Let me get in the others.
This entire controversy.
Okay.
Which political party said
Varis
what, rather
Pathan,
than finding out the truth.
Varis Pathan, about jumping the gun, I want to ask you this. That the MIM called the encounter fake, even when the facts were scarce. You made a sweeping statement and you came to a conclusion that this was a fake encounter. On what basis is the opposition calling it fake, sir?
See, let me make myself very, very clear. This was an ISO certified jail. In that jail, 8 of the persons were put, the government knew that they are hardcore criminals, they are terrorists, they are earlier absconded, they are charged under the UAP Act, they are charged under the Explosive Substance Act, but then also they were kept in 3, 3 and 2, 3 separate cells. Now how it could happen that in the night at 2:30, they come from one cell, go to the other cell, remove those people from another cell, go to the third cell, and their Home Minister today made a statement that they climbed through the ladder taking the bed sheet. Who was holding the bed sheet below? Why were the CCTV cameras shut off on that day? Where were the barbed wires?
Okay.
And where were the jail authorities?
I think that's
and
what the
why,
NIA will probe.
when the government knew, kindly give me, when the government knew that they are such hardened criminals, why vigilante was not increased? Why? Because of the misgovernance of the BJP government, that lackluster attitude towards the jail, these things happen and we lost a Jawan. We condemn the death of that Jawan. But after that, the another incident took place that they went there, they broke the gate. After breaking the gate, they run, they are found on the hillock. 5 persons are showing their heads as the video we see on the TV. 2 persons are there, 1 person is crawling.
Right.
It seems that they were trying to surrender. If you see the wireless conversation between the person who were present and the ATS, it clearly says that we have surrounded them, and the person tells them, kill them, and one of the person is shot. The Supreme Court says, madam, in one of the cases, when Santosh Hegde's committee was formed, in that the committee was clear that the 6 encounters were fake, and the Supreme Court was of the opinion that there should be guidelines for the encounter. You cannot use force to take revenge. If you can arrest those people, why not arrest them? Why not book them for murder or stringent sections of the IPC or the UAPA Act? Why not take their 90 days remand? Why not put them
let's
before
ask
the
this
law?
to-
And if they are guilty, hang them. But this is not the way of taking law into your own hands. We follow the rules
Dr.
of law in
Subramaniam
our
Swamy,
country.
so many
Justice
questions
must
coming your
prevail.
way, Dr. Swamy. There are multiple videos, there are multiple versions. There's a lot of discrepancy in the statements coming from all sides. Is the BJP and the government of Madhya Pradesh trying to defend the indefensible, sir?
First, let's get the undisputed facts out on the first. There were Lashkar-e-Toiba people. They were whatever prima facie case. They were in jail.
They were Simi suspects.
They did commit a murder. Oh, Simi. Well, Simi is a part of Lashkar-e-Toiba.
Okay.
Now, the second thing is that they did kill the jail guard. That there is no dispute. So they are murderous people. There was no reform of their being in jail at all. Then they escape. And we don't know in the interim period where they were till there was no reform of their being in jail at all. Then they escape. And we don't know in the interim period where they were till the police tracks them down. Now you say that some video shows that the man was lying down and we could have taken him as a prisoner. Now that's a question of judgment. After all, these terrorists could have gone somewhere and got maybe a belt bomb or suicide, belt bomb. And if and maybe one of them might have been injured and he was lying down. And he would, as soon as one of the Jawans would go to see him, he would set off that bomb. You can't take that risk. They have a standard operating procedure. And I think what the Madhya Pradesh police did and the,
That's a lot of conjecture,
special
sir.
police did.
Was such a bomb found on them? We have
Of
the
course, wait a minute. There is an NIA investigation. They are expert people. NIA was not set up by us. That was set up by Congress. And they will get to the facts. At that time, if you are not satisfied, any of them can go to court themselves and say, no, we are not satisfied. Let there be a court monitored thing. I have done it many times. They want the government to do it. That's a very strange thing. We think that what Jawan did was absolutely right and he should be congratulated for it.
Javeed Shergill, is the Congress suggesting that to carry out a fake encounter, the Madhya Pradesh police sacrificed one of their own? That guard was killed.
That is a wild allegation which has no substance. I think they must be getting tutorship from Mr. Arvind Kejriwal for saying something like this. That NAI, let them finish their their investigation and say, yes, the guard was killed by us and so that we could have an excuse to shoot these people when they are out in the open.
I want to ask one question.
These are all allegations at this stage.
He is a senior leader.
Wait a minute, let me finish.
your
You spoke a
government
long time. You didn't. Even when she asked you to keep quiet, you did not keep quiet. Now, how can we participate in a debate if this man goes on talking? Let him know that there are other people also here. Otherwise, you can have a monologue from him. I am saying one thing, that the fact of the matter is all these are conjectural. Now, the matter is under NIA investigation. And I'm told also the National Human Rights Commission has issued notice. So you've got enough 2 inquiries going now. So now for them to say, no, there should be a court monitor thing. Well, we are not going to agree to it. If you don't like it, go and file a petition in the court and ask the court to give you a court monitored inquiry and see what happens to you.
Javeed Shergill, respond to that also. Please explain to us, why do you think the NIA is not an independent agency, sir?
Two answers. Firstly, I think, Palki, I think you lost me in the first segment.
Yeah.
My only limited point is, at this stage, neither the government nor the opposition can take sides of either sides. The BJP seems to be in a hurry to defend or give a clean chit to the police, whether it's the jailbreak or the encounter.
Just like the
now,
Congress is
on
in a
one
hurry
hand,
to
we
call
have
it
the
fake.
NIA, which is very well, to say they are doing the No. One second. Can I complete, Palki,
Sure,
what Congress
sure.
is saying? Then the viewers will be cleared. Here we have an NIA which is here we have an NIA which is investigating. On the other hand, BJP does a press conference from their official headquarters to say there is absolutely no need to do an investigation. So there is a confusion being spread out between the party and the government, or what is the official stand. First, that has to be cleared. Second, Congress has not passed any judgment whether the encounter was fake or not. Congress has two specific demands: that the jailbreak raises serious questions on law and order situation, which should be probed by an independent authority, because we feel that the government itself is involved in this massive lapse of law and order situation. Why were those 5 terrorists lodged together in the jail? For sake of transparency, an independent probe should happen. Secondly, if there are discrepancies in the statement of the police itself, DIG Raman Singh, ATS chief, and the IG and the Home Minister, what exactly happened on the encounter or what did not happen, that should be probed by an agency which should not be under the influence of the government, so that the facts are put in the public.
Okay.
Third, it's high time the government should stop painting this entire episode, whether you're a national or anti-national. In a democracy, questions will be asked. If you say police or any citizen is above suspicion or above board in the name of nationalism, that's a very dangerous precedent we are setting for this nation, and I'm sorry to say. Number five. Now look at what is happening. The Chief Minister visits the Constable House, trains guns on the opposition to say, दो उनके शब्द भी कहे जाते, ये कहा जाता. You know what is the hard reality? The Jawans who died in Kashmir or till date have not been even paid compensation, and they've refused the compensation. Their combat pensions have been reduced by 70%. So the government should stop shedding these crocodile tears, come to the serious governance issues, look into the law and order situation, also look at the conduct of the police without any bias or prejudices, or without saying that the opposition will have an upper hand or a lower hand, and they should do their job in clear-cut compartment of the law of this country.
So the Congress is not calling it a fake encounter; they're raising questions. Let's get that out of the.
No. Yes.
Waris Pathan, I also want you to come and confirm where your party stands. Do you believe it's a fake encounter? Do you want a probe? What kind of a probe do you want into the jailbreak or the encounter as well?
We want the probe for the jailbreak as well as with the encounter itself. Both the things should be probed, but by the Supreme Court. When the Supreme Court can set up a monitoring committee for the Vyapam scam, why not Supreme Court monitoring committee?
But he's saying you can
set
go to
up for
court.
this kind of probe?
You can go to
because
court and ask for
feel
an
that they
investigation.
have violated the guidelines of the Supreme Court in this encounter. That is why they don't want a probe in the encounter. But the nation wants a probe, an independent judicial probe which should be monitored by the Supreme Court, and let the report be made public before everybody, because there are so many theories. We have seen the interview of the lawyer who was representing the accused person, and he said that the trial was to be concluded and there was no evidence that they could have been acquitted. Convict them if they are terrorists, give them the severest punishment, but follow the rule of law. Here the rule of law was not followed. The Supreme Court guidelines in an encounter was not followed. And I would like to ask Mr. Swamy, who is the senior leader of the BJP, will his government see to it that the Supreme Court monitored inquiry takes place? Because NIA, see what the NIA did, what Rohini Salian in Mumbai said, the prosecutor, that they influenced her to go soft on the matter. The NIA did not went for the discharge of Sadhvi Pragya in one of the cases where the bail was granted.
But the government has said there is not
they
going to be an
did not do an appeal. So how can we believe that? Why not a Supreme Court file? Why not a Supreme Court monitored inquiry?
Go to court and ask them.
If everybody knows.
No.
Go to court and ask them for a probe.
That's right. You go say yourself, you wanted the police to disappear for 15 minutes so that you could show Hindus their place.
Dr.
Are
Swamy,
these the facts of the present debate?
Dr. Swamy, the fact is that whenever the police or even the political leadership in Madhya Pradesh has been questioned about facts, they answer with rhetoric. There are discrepancies. How does the government explain this? And also, what is the NIA, sir, specifically investigating? Only the jailbreak or the encounter as well?
They will investigate the whole thing, including whether they fired those shots according to the regulations that they have been taught.
JV, do you want to make a point?
No. I think we need a clarification. A news came at 5:30 to say the CID is investigating, led by an IPS called Mr. Anurag Sharma, something, and then there is a news which says NIA is investigating. So the BJP must come out, the government must come out and clarify the role of NIA, the role of CID, because they changed some SIT chief, also the STF chief in the evening. So that's what I'm saying. The point here is there is a confusion on the questions. There is a confusion on the government and the BJP, if they are two separate entities, to say there will be investigation, and one voice is saying, BJP is saying there is no need for investigation. Then there is a confusion with the role of NIA versus the role of CID. So the pure simplicity demand, without getting rhetoric or without drawing battle lines, is the scope of the inquiry should be clarified, defined by the central government or the state government, and or a press conference should be held to answer all the questions, like it was held after the Myanmar operation or the Uri attack, and everything was owned up. Similarly, a same press conference can be held to clear all the doubts. And lastly, Congress did not raise questions. Yesterday, every media house practically came up with that video and posted on Twitter, Facebook or whatever. Congress did not do it. If to take a lead on, we are asking the same questions. It is politicizing the entire issue.
had asked the questions well before the video came out.
Now, is that a practice which we are adopting?
Okay. Dr. Swamy, I want you to answer these questions also. Why does the police not verify or deny the videos which are fueling all this speculation? It seems that the government, the police and your party are tying themselves up in knots trying to explain something and are fueling all this speculation. It seems that the government, the police and your party are tying themselves up in knots trying to explain something, and that is lending more weight to the idea that this is indeed an extrajudicial killing that they're trying to justify. Dr. Swamy, the question is that is the BJP trying to justify an extrajudicial killing because the police has not been able to satisfactorily explain what really happened?
Certainly it is not extrajudicial. These people were in judicial custody, and they buzzed off. They killed a prison official, and then they were hiding away. And so the police did the right thing. They took the precautionary steps of shooting them, and that's the procedure. If you go and please see the procedure on how to deal with terrorists and terrorists who escaped from jail. And if you have any questions about it, the Human Rights Commission is looking at it. You can go and make your presentation there, or you can go to the Supreme Court and tell them this is a government which is trying to cover up, and we want a court-monitored investigation. I've done that many times during the UPA rule, and successfully, and they can also do it. We are not going to oblige them. We think that this is Congress tactics to demoralize our security forces. We are not going to stand by them. It's our responsibility that once we are satisfied that they have done the right thing and got the country rid of those 5 people, if they had suddenly disappeared into the public, well, God knows what they would have done. And then you would have all blamed us. Why didn't you shoot them? Why did you let them go? And so we have done what we think is right, and we are not going to agree to any stupid inquiry from
the counter-argument, sir, is that even Ajmal Kasab got a fair trial in this country, but this is an open debate and it's still going on, and I'm out of time here, so I'm going to thank you all, Dr. Swamy, Jaiveer Shergill and Waris Pathan. Thank you very much for joining us here on Spotlight. The news continues.